The sun dipped low on the horizon, casting long shadows across the cluttered streets of Rustville. Brad's eyes gleamed with mischief as he turned to his reluctant partner. Mark. "I've got it!" he exclaimed, his voice a mix of excitement and desperation. "We'll make our fortune in scrap metal." Mark's face contorted into a grimace, but before he could protest, Brad had already dragged him into a battered pickup truck that wheezed to life like an asthmatic. They roared off into the twilight, the truck's suspension groaning under the weight of their dreams. The duo scoured every nook and cranny of the city. Their hands became grimy, their clothes torn, but their determination never wavered. They dove into dumpsters, scaled fences, and haggled with bewildered homeowners. By dawn, their truck sagged under a mountain of rusty treasures. Exhausted but triumphant, they pulled into the recycling. The smell of victory and oxidized metal filled their nostrils. But as the scales settled, their faces fell. The grand total barely covered the gas they'd burned. Their get-rich-quick scheme had turned into a break-even slowly reality. Undeterred, Brad and Mark threw themselves into their new vocation with gusto. Days blurred into weeks. Their muscles ached, and their dreams of easy money faded like old paint. But slowly, surely, their pile of cash grew. The moment finally. Eyes wild with anticipation, hunched over his ancient laptop like a mad scientist, the trading charts flickered to life. A digital roller coaster of opportunity. Mark watched nervously as Brad's fingers flew across the keyboard, placing their hard-earned money on a risky bet. For a heart-stopping moment, the numbers climbed. Brad whooped, already tasting champagne. But fate had other plans. The chart plummeted like a stone, taking their dreams and cash with it. In the blink of an eye, weeks of back-breaking work vanished into the digital ether. As Brad slumped in despair, Mark's eyes lit up with sudden inspiration. "Wait!" he cried, grabbing Brad's shoulder. "What about that AutoX Bot by GammaX? Remember that video we saw?" Brad's head snapped up, hope rekindling in his eyes. "You're right," he exclaimed. "It's worth a shot!" With trembling fingers, they set up the bot, praying to the gods of algorithmic trading. Days passed, then weeks. No sudden windfalls, no heart-stopping losses. Instead, they saw a steady, consistent, and most important, stable. As the sun set on another day in Russville, Brad and Mark lounged on their warm couch, cold beers in hand. Their phones buzzed softly, AutoX Bot diligently working away. No more dumpster diving, no more sleepless nights watching charts, just the quiet hum of consistent success. Brad raised his bottle in a toast. "To AutoX Bot!" he grinned. May it always churn along, doing exactly what it promised. Mark clinked his bottle against Brad's. "And to us," he added with a wry smile. For finally learning that slow and steady wins the race. As night fell, the friends sat back, content in the knowledge that their days of crazy schemes were behind them. Sometimes, the best adventures are the ones that lead you right back home.